Good morning. Wow, sunshine this morning. That's a welcome sight. Spring. Do you love spring? So many people do. I probably love spring because it's letting me know that summer's on the way. Summer's my favorite. But spring. Let's breathe together. Start with posture. Maybe sitting in a chair, maybe lying on your bed, floor of the sofa, your recliner kicked back. If you're sitting in a chair, feel both your sit bones and rock side to side on them and then plant them evenly and firmly. Your knees hip-width apart, bent at 90 degrees, with the feet flat on the floor and the toes pointing forward. On your back, your legs uncrossed, and your arms gently at your side with the palms up or maybe lightly on your body. Let the surface under you hold you up. And then start your softness routine. And what a celebration the softness routine is, to let go of tension that we're carrying, that we're not even aware we're carrying and don't need. And this is such a great way to remind ourselves of that. Start with the top of your head and just let it be soft. See if you can feel your hair, the follicles. If you don't have any, that's okay. Just feel the skin and feel it separate from the bony skull. And let it go soft and release the tension. And as it does, it expands. And we discover it's not attached to the bony skull quite so firmly. And it feels like our ears drop. And then across the back of your head, let it flow down the back of your head, across the occipital ridge, that bony ridge, and let it puddle at the bottom. And then across your face, your forehead. Your eyebrows droop and your eyelids release. Your cheeks and your lips. Your tongue and your mouth, soft from the base to the tip. And now let the jaw act as a gatekeeper. Let the jaw go slack and let the softness you've created flow. Flow down your neck, out your shoulders, down the arms to the tips of the fingers. And then let the softness flow down your neck and across your chest, your heart and your lungs, all the glands and the internal organs as it flows by, soft, your belly soft. And divide and flow down your legs, your big muscles of your thighs and the knees, the calves, and your ankles and around your heels and out to your toes. Soft. And now switch the focus of your breath from your chest to your belly and pull the air in through both nostrils. Pull it down so your soft belly rounds up. The diaphragm pushing down creates that vacuum that pulls the air down to the bottom lobes of the lungs, and that's where you get the maximum benefit because that's where most of the blood circulates. Not so much at the top. And then the magic exchange happens. The blood picks up the oxygen and delivers the carbon dioxide and creates that healthy cycle. and out flows the carbon dioxide. And you extend the exhale a little longer and a little slower than the inhale, and then you do it again, pulling the air in, rounding the belly, signaling you that you've got the air down to the bottom lobes where the exchange takes place with the maximum amount of blood, delivering the oxygen and releasing the carbon dioxide. The magic. On the next breath, take in 3 extra sniffs at the top, and then let it flow out. And at the bottom, 3 puffs. Not trying too hard, keeping that breath a normal size. If you feel the tension building, just release it again at the top of your head and let it flow. And breathe in, and at the top, 3 extra sniffs, and at the bottom, 3 extra puffs. Good. Movement. Get everything flowing. The breath is flowing, and now some movement to encourage that flow of the blood. Our feet out at the bottom, long way from the heart. Wake your feet up and get the circulation flowing. Inhale and curl your toes as you inhale. And then as you exhale, keep the toes curled. And continue the breath with your toes curled and your feet tight. And notice any pain, twinges, discomfort. And go to that point just at the right space where you've created just enough tension to begin to feel the twinges of pain, but not so much that it takes your breath away. And just hold it there at that threshold and breathe, and notice if you've done it just to the right point, how you can point your toes a little more as your body adjusts to the tension, and continue the breath. Good. Now release the feet and swish them side to side and wiggle them. And then do it again. Inhale and point your toes. Go to that point where it just begins to say, whoops, we're going too far here, and don't go too far. Go just to that point and hold the feet there and continue the low, slow breath. And maybe for a short period of time, or maybe you're a counter and you count the breath and do it for 5 breaths. And if you can, as the tension releases, a little more point. Good. And then release the feet again and swish them side to side and release the tension. Now imagine your big toe as a magic marker. And as you breathe the low, slow breath, use your big toe to draw circles in the air. And breathe the circle. The breath, power the motion. Maybe little circles, maybe they get bigger. Maybe big circles and they get smaller. Just breathe and circle, lubricating that ankle joint, huh? Good. Reverse the direction and go the opposite direction. And then breathe in and release the feet and just let them quietly rest. And continue the low, slow breath. And what's your intention for the day? Set it. Set it to something that you could get your arms around, not something so abstract that you won't be able to know at the end of the day whether you got it done or not. Just an intention for the day. And then celebrate that intention with the breath we've been using that develops our heart chi, our heart's energy. The inhale that rounds the belly, and the exhale that extends. And on the exhale, open lips with the light sound of ah. Just enough to fog a mirror and breathe it. Ah. Ah. Comfortable, quiet, just the sound, just the light sound, and with each breath, perhaps let the exhale be a little longer and the sound a little lighter. Maybe place your hands on your chest at the level of your heart, one hand on top of the other, and feel the warmth of your own heart under your hands. And with each breath and each sound, feel the warm glow of your heart as it builds. Good. Great practice. Stay as long as you want and return as often as you want to the low, slow breath and the soft sound of the exhale. And may the long-time sun shine upon you, all love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. Have a really great day.